Hello, Spyder Nation. We are going to take this our 14 RT apart to work on the airbag, and I got to looking. There isn't a good video that shows how to take the Tupperware off of here, so we're going to try to accomplish that for you to make it easier if you have to work on yours at some point. So anyway, first thing you want to do is open up your seat, then open up the front. Now there really isn't a specific order to do these things, but I usually start with a mirror. This one ain't wanting to come off. I think I just broke it. Yep, it sure did. Doggone it. Alright. Well, that happens. Okay, so anyway, that's how the mirror comes off. So I'll end up replacing that one section. The next spot you want to take loose, starting from the front, going to the back. Pull this off. That's also where you check your coolant on it too. That's where the overflow tank is. It's a good idea if you can to put your screws and stuff back in place. Okay, now since I've got the Baker air wings, I'm going to have to take one of the bolts loose. Pretty simple. 11mm wrench. Okay, this just snaps into place, and you have to just kind of baby it. There we go. Okay. Got to open up the side case. Now the first section we're going to take off is this one. So what we're going to need to do, got to pull that deflector. There we go. If you're going to do much work on yours, I would suggest that you get one of these cordless screwdrivers that really help. Yeah, it's too bad I broke that clip, but I have a couple of extra ones that I carry with me. The advantage to doing that, if you have someone that comes up and leans on your mirror and breaks that clip, then basically you're down to duct tape at that point. So if you carry a few extras with you, then you can at least get back on the road and not have to duct tape your bike. Okay, there's actually two screws instead of three. Now if you're taking the front off, there's a screw for that. I'm going to do one whenever I have to do the headlights on this again. Show you how to do that. after you've had this off a few times, it really isn't that big of a deal to do it. Okay, now the reason I took that plastic cover for the coolant reservoir is so you can access this screw right here. Now, these two silver screws, you don't do anything to them. They basically push into place and stay there, so you don't do a thing to them. And there we go. And there's that section off. Now the next step, we're going to pull this panel, and that's going to access your transmission area and all that happy stuff. We just did the transmission filter on this, and I'll get that uploaded at some point. But you have to take a whole bunch more off to be able to do that. There it goes. There's that one. Now, you have several screws on this one that have to come off. Got one here, 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 and here. And then that accesses that entire setup on it. It's going to be interesting to see where the leak is on this. It's got a big enough leak in the airbag system that it leaks down in about 5 minutes. I'm going with an aftermarket. Found one that matches it up. If you buy an aftermarket one, you want to make sure the duty cycle, that's the amount of time that the pump can comfortably run, is at least 10%. That's going to be 6 minutes on there. Okay, pause. Okay, so removing this bolt right here, and so that you'll have more room, what I usually like to do is pull this one right here also. What that does, that allows that to shift out farther. Makes that easier to come out of there. Now, unless I miss my guess, I think this piece is ready to come out. There we go. Now, we got all kinds of goodies access here. And basically, this right here is the emergency brake or the parking brake pulley. Sometimes this will pop off of here. If it pops off, then you can pop him back on. The fuel filter, we called a dealership and asked them what they would charge to put a fuel filter in. And the service manager said, oh, I don't think those are actually serviced. I believe that what we have to do with those is we service those when we do the tank. Well, these are a standard filter. They use a special clip, compression clip, that you have to have a special set of pliers for. What I used, I went to the auto parts store and got two fuel injection clamps are the correct size. Put the new filter in there, make sure you maintain the direction on it and stuff. Okay, so right back here is where the air pump is. The air pump is located back here. That's the air ride system there. So what we're going to do is find out why we have a leak in this one. So we're going to check it out. But anyway, if you got to take the these absorbers off and stuff, then you have to pull this bolt. Let's see here. This one, and I believe that whole assembly will come loose at that point. If it does, once you get it out of the way, you can access your oil filter from there for the 1330 engine. And we will get back with you when we got more to do.